10 subtle signs she wants you more than you realize. High-value men, pay attention. When it comes to women, what you see on the surface is just the tip of the iceberg. Most of the time, the signals that show she's really into you aren't obvious. They're subtle, even hidden. Miss them, and you might let the right one slip right through your fingers. But if you pay attention, you'll realize she's been trying to tell you something all along. In this video, I'm going to reveal 10 subtle signs that women use when they want you, but may never say it out loud. These are signals that only a high-value man like you can truly notice. Stick around until the end, because you might just be missing the most important one right now. Section 1. Prolonged eye contact. Prolonged eye contact is often the first step in creating a connection. It's the doorway to someone's mind and emotions, speaking volumes without a single word being exchanged. When a woman locks eyes with you for longer than the usual glance, it's her subconscious way of drawing you into her world. Eye contact creates intimacy. When a woman maintains eye contact, it's her way of building a bridge between the two of you. If she looks away or avoids eye contact, it often signals disinterest or discomfort. But if she keeps that gaze, especially in social settings filled with distractions, she's prioritizing you and signaling interest. The context is important too. If it happens during quiet moments, when conversation naturally dies down, or when you're not actively speaking, it means she's comfortable with the silence and enjoys being with you without feeling the need to fill every moment with words. This comfort is rare and powerful. Additionally, consider pupil dilation. It's a biological response to attraction. When a woman finds you appealing, her pupils naturally widen. If her eyes seem larger or darker than usual, that's her body signaling attraction, whether she's aware of it or not. Finally, observe her reaction when you catch her staring. Does she smile shyly or quickly look away, only to return to gazing at you moments later? These are clear signs of attraction wrapped up in non-verbal communication. Don't underestimate the power of eye contact. It's often the beginning of something more. Section 2. She finds excuses to touch you. Touch is one of the most primal and instinctive ways humans connect. When a woman touches you, even casually, she's inviting a deeper level of intimacy. The key here is subtlety. Most women won't make it overt. They'll find small, seemingly innocent ways to break the physical barrier between the two of you. Think about the little moments. Does she brush against you when she walks by? Does she place her hand on your arm when she's laughing or making a point? Maybe she lightly touches your back as she navigates through a crowd. These touches aren't accidents. They're deliberate moves to test how you react to her proximity. Women are often more physically reserved, especially if they're unsure about how comfortable you are with initiating touch. Even small gestures are a signal that she feels safe and drawn to you. By touching you, she's inviting you closer, signaling that the boundaries are shifting, and she's allowing you into her personal space. Physical touch also triggers oxytocin, the bonding hormone, which deepens feelings of trust and connection. If she's finding subtle excuses to touch you, she's beginning the process of building that bond, whether she realizes it or not. As she grows more comfortable with you, her touch may evolve. It could start out light and brief, but might linger longer or become more frequent. This is her way of escalating the physical connection without coming on too strong. Touch is a tool for building comfort and intimacy, and if she's initiating it, you can bet she's interested. Section 3. She mirrors your movements. Mirroring is a psychological phenomenon that happens when someone is deeply engaged with or attracted to another person. When a woman starts copying your gestures, body language, or posture, she's subconsciously syncing up with you. This is a powerful non-verbal way of establishing rapport, and shows that she feels connected to you on a deeper level. When she mirrors your movements, whether it's crossing her arms when you do or adjusting her posture to match yours, it's a sign that she's comfortable and connected with you. It's also a way for her to bond and communicate that she's on the same wavelength. Section 4. She initiates conversations. When a woman takes the initiative to start conversations with you, it's one of the clearest signs that she's interested. Women, especially those who value their time and attention, don't go out of their way to engage with someone they're not genuinely curious about. So if she's consistently texting you first, starting chats on social media, or approaching you at social events, take it as a strong indicator that you're on her mind. But here's where things get more interesting. Pay attention to how she starts these conversations. Is she asking questions about your day, your hobbies, or your opinions on various topics? Open-ended questions are her way of keeping the conversation flowing and showing that she's invested in learning more about you. These aren't just polite inquiries. They're attempts to keep you engaged and in her orbit. Also, notice the frequency of her messages. Is she initiating conversations more often? Has her messaging frequency increased over time? This gradual build-up is key because it's her way of seeing if you're equally interested. It's not just about the quantity of conversations, but also the quality. If she's bringing up personal topics, sharing details about her own life, and making an effort to ask deeper questions, she's letting you in. Women are careful about where they place their emotional energy, so if she's making an effort to talk to you regularly, she's signaling that you're important to her. Don't underestimate this gesture. It's a strong indicator that she wants to be closer to you, and the more responsive you are to her conversations, the more she'll invest in building that connection. Section 5. She asks personal questions. When a woman moves from casual conversation to asking personal questions, it's a clear sign that she's interested in getting to know you on a deeper level. Surface-level questions like, "How's your day?" or "What do you do for work?" are just the starting point. When she begins to dive into more personal topics like your family, childhood, or future goals, she's showing that she's curious about the real you. This is key because women often view relationships in terms of long-term potential. If she's asking questions that go beyond the present moment, she's likely thinking about whether you fit into her life in a meaningful way. Personal questions are her way of gathering information, learning about your values, and determining if you're someone she can build something serious with. For example, if she asks about your past relationships, she's not just being nosy, she's trying to understand your emotional availability and how you handle intimacy. Questions about your family dynamics might be her way of gauging how important family is to you. Inquiries about your future plans could reveal how compatible your life paths might be. But there's another layer to this. When a woman asks personal questions, she's also testing your vulnerability. Women are drawn to men who can be emotionally open and authentic. If you're willing to share deeper aspects of yourself, she'll feel more connected to you. This exchange of personal information creates a sense of emotional intimacy that goes beyond physical attraction. So if she's digging deeper, don't shy away from it. This is your opportunity to build a stronger connection. When she asks about your dreams, values, or the things that matter most to you, she's signaling that she's ready to take things to the next level. Women are naturally more selective when it comes to emotional investment, and if she's giving you that kind of attention, it's because she's genuinely interested in you. Section 6. She laughs at your jokes, even when they're not that funny. Laughter is often a subtle form of flattery, especially when it's directed at someone we like. If a woman laughs at your jokes, especially the ones that don't quite land, it's not just about the humor. It's about creating a connection, When a woman is attracted to you, she's more likely to find you funny, even when others might not. But there's more to this than meets the eye. First, laughter lowers defenses. It's one of the quickest ways to build rapport with someone, and if she's laughing at your jokes, she's not just trying to be polite, she's enjoying the interaction. Women use laughter as a tool to signal attraction, but it's also a way to make you feel comfortable and appreciated in her presence. It's her way of saying, I like being around you. You make me feel good. Let's go deeper. Laughter triggers the release of endorphins, the brain's feel-good chemicals. So when she laughs at your jokes, even the silly ones, she's experiencing a rush of positive emotions. This makes her associate you with those good feelings, which strengthens the bond between you. The more she laughs around you, the more her brain is building positive associations with your presence. But there's more nuance to consider. Pay attention to how she laughs. Is it a genuine, hearty laugh, or is it a soft giggle? The tone of her laughter can give you clues about her comfort level. A shy, nervous giggle might mean she's trying to impress you, while a louder, more carefree laugh could indicate she feels at ease around you. Either way, if she's laughing often in your presence, it's a good sign that she's feeling a connection. Section 7. She finds ways to be around you. More often, when a woman is interested in you, she'll start finding ways to be around you more frequently. This might be subtle at first. Maybe she suddenly shares your enthusiasm for an activity you enjoy, or starts showing up at social events she knows you'll attend. She might even rearrange her schedule to make time for you. These aren't random coincidences, they're deliberate moves to spend more time with you. Here's the psychology behind it. Women tend to prioritize their time carefully, especially when it comes to relationships. If she's making an effort to be around you, it's because she's trying to create opportunities for connection. She wants to build familiarity and let you see her more often so that being around each other feels natural. This is her way of saying, I want to be part of your life. But it goes beyond just being in the same physical space. Pay attention to how she behaves when she's around you. Is she engaging you in conversation more? Is she paying extra attention to what you say or do? These are all indicators that she's not just passively observing, she's actively trying to make a connection. If she's initiating plans or suggesting activities, that's a clear signal that she's interested in spending more time together and exploring the potential between you on a deeper level. Proximity breeds attraction. The more time you spend together, the more likely it is that romantic feelings will develop. By positioning herself around you, she's creating the conditions for something deeper to grow. So if she's showing up more often, take note. It's her way of slowly integrating herself into your world. Section 8. She compliments you, but it's not always about your looks. When a woman is truly interested in you, her compliments will go beyond the usual surface-level remarks. Sure, she might tell you that you look good, but if she's really into you, she'll compliment deeper aspects of your personality or character. These kinds of compliments are more meaningful because they show that she's paying attention to who you are as a person, not just how you look. For example, she might say something like, I really admire how ambitious you are, or you have such a calming presence. These are indicators that she's looking at you through a different lens. She's seeing you as a high-value man with qualities she finds attractive beyond the physical. When a woman starts complimenting traits like your work ethic, your sense of humor, or your emotional intelligence, she's telling you that she values what you bring to the table in a deeper way. But why does this matter? Women are often more selective when it comes to long-term partners, and they're drawn to men who display strength, confidence, and emotional depth. Complimenting these traits is her way of acknowledging that you have what she's looking for in a potential partner. It's a subtle way of validating you, of saying, I see your value, and I'm drawn to it on a deeper level. These compliments also serve as a way to build rapport and create emotional intimacy. When she acknowledges the parts of you that make you unique, she's not just paying you a compliment, she's strengthening the bond between you. Compliments. She's building a connection. These deeper compliments are her way of reinforcing that connection, letting you know that she sees you as someone worth investing her time and energy in. Section 9. She gets a little protective or shows signs of jealousy. Jealousy is a tricky emotion, but when a woman starts showing signs of jealousy or protectiveness, it's often a clear indicator that she's interested in you. Now, she's not going to come right out and say, "I'm jealous," but her behavior will give it away. Maybe she gets a little more attentive when other women are around, or she might make subtle comments about your interactions with other women. This isn't about her being possessive. It's about her feeling a sense of competition for your attention. But let's go deeper into the psychology behind this. When a woman is emotionally invested in you, the thought of losing your attention to someone else triggers a protective instinct. She doesn't want to lose you to another woman, so she might start displaying small signs of jealousy. This could be as simple as her asking more questions about your female friends or getting quiet when another woman enters the conversation. It's important to understand that these feelings of jealousy are a reflection of her investment in you. She sees you as someone worth competing for, and that's why she feels protective over her connection with you. If she's showing these signs, it's because she cares about where your attention goes and doesn't want to share it with just anyone. But there's more. Jealousy can also lead to increased affection. If she feels like there's competition, she might up her game, touching you more, engaging you in deeper conversation, or making an extra effort to stand out. These are all ways of reinforcing her interest and subtly marking her territory. So, if you notice her getting a little more protective or showing signs of jealousy, it's a clear sign she sees you as more than just a friend. Conclusion. So there you have it, men. 9 subtle signals that she wants you more than you realize. If you've noticed any of these signs in your interactions, it's time to pay attention and make your move. Remember, high-value men know how to read between the lines and respond with confidence. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more insights on how to level up in every area of your life. Stay sharp, stay focused, and keep growing. See you in the next one.